and welcome to Curry TV. On this episode, I'd like to show you something that we are using in this household almost every day. I mean, every single day when we have a meal, we gotta have this. Especially during the Lent season, we depend on this. This gives us so many memories from our childhood that we like to pass on to our kids. Now, for that, let me show you what I'm going to be making with. I got some green mangoes. So green mangoes, typical regular ones at your local grocery store. We were able to get some nice sour ones. Though it looks big, it's pretty sour. So I got 2 of them ready, and let me show you how this is done. This is actually a brine. So I know you know what a brine is, but we're going to show you the Kerala style of brine. So let me show you all the ingredients we'll be using for this recipe. I got some nice spicy red color Thai chilies. This is for garnish, along with, gives a little bit of kick. We are not cutting them or anything, so we are just using them as whole. I have red and green ready. I'm using 2 green mangoes, and I'm going to show you 2 separate ways of brining them. Okay, we need salt and vinegar. For that, I got 4 cups of water ready, regular water. Don't use a non-stick for this purpose because it will get rid of your non-stick. You'll lose all that. And we need 1 cup of salt. That's 1 cup of salt into our water, and we need half the quantity of vinegar. So if I'm using 4 cups, then that means I need 2 cups of vinegar. Now you can reduce or increase the quantity that I'm giving you here. Okay, now let's get this on the stove and let this come to a rolling boil. Meantime, we'll get our mangoes ready. I'm going to show you how to prep our mangoes. So I got this nice green one. Okay, this is very green, sour mango. Look at that. Okay, now what we're going to do is, that's my base so it won't run all around. I'm just going to cut it in half. Even though it looks yellow, it's not ripened. It's really, really sour. I tried this, and so that's how I know. And you can taste it a bit while you're prepping. So what we're going to do is flip it over, and we're going to start slicing them very, very thinly. Now, I don't know about your household, but this doesn't last longer in our household. Usually a week at the most is what our lifetime for this is. If you want it lasting a long time, then increase the thickness of your mango slices. We're doing this mangoes in 2 separate styles of mango. One is for how we can use it for our dinner, one for us to enjoy on a regular basis. So for that style, this is what we use for just to eat it in brine. Or if you want to use it for your dinner, this is how you do it. You take off the ends, right? And peel the mango. Let it sit on its head and cut off that. And we are going to cube this. So for that, you need very thick pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're the one who's enjoying it. It's all going into the same tummy, so don't worry about it. Okay, once you got all that ready, line it all together, make it into big chunks. Okay, I got these mangoes from my local grocery store. So once you got all these slices and cubes ready, what we're going to do is prep our mason jar with it. So this is already washed, ready to go, and I'm going to line my mango slices into this jar along with some green chilies and some red Thai chilies. These both are Thai chilies. It just adds a little bit more color to our brine jars. Okay, so I got my jars ready. I got the cubes one inserted in with some green chilies and the red chilies. The sliced ones I just decorated them like so, arranged them like so, and we're going to put in a handful of red chilies and few green chilies. I didn't split them, I didn't do anything to them. They're all going to go into this brine and add more flavor to our mangoes. Once this is really cooled off, let's pour it into our mason jar. There we go. Now this is how we usually do it in the house. Say you're running short on time, right? And you really need to use these kind of pickles or whatever for your dinner. Then add our mix of water and vinegar and salt, just at a little bit more warmer, like lukewarm, into our mason jars, and then that will help break down the mangoes or whatever your ingredient it is. So this is how we do it, and this is going to sit the back counters of mine, if it will, and it's going to sit for a week. And let me show you how we use this for dinner. So how do you like it? This is what we usually do. It's going to be setting for a few years, or no, few months. So you just saw these two. I have similar jars like this, and we store our mangoes like so. And let me show you how we use it for our dinner. Take a mortar mix. I got a few pearl onions and garlic ready. Let's crush them in this mortar mix one at a time. Okay, I got all of my garlic and pearl onions crushed. Now what we are going to do next is, okay, it's been in a few days now. Pot of gold. Okay, so when you're using a ladle, make sure there's no water or moisture on this, because then all of this will go bad. Okay, so I'm going to fish out just the mango and its water into our bowl, and we're going to get those peppers out and drop it into our mortar mix. Now if you like to add curry leaves in this, that would be a great combination. Okay, but that's it. Let me show you how to top it off. With those few red chilies and green chilies that I have got fished out of this brine, we're going to crush them along with some of our curry leaves. So let this sit to the side. Okay, into this we're going to add all of the crushed chili and curry leaves into this. It's really spicy, I'm not joking. Do not touch it with your hands. Use a spoon or something. Let's add all of that in here. See what I got going? This with some yogurt and some omelet is my favorite. Now if you want to make it more spicy, you can add a tad bit of red chili powder. Not a must, just a bit. Mix it all up, right? And then top it off with some fresh coconut oil. Just a bit. Okay, now you gotta give it a mix and then enjoy a pot of gold with some rice or tapioca. Oh, this is heavenly for us. Let's try this. Very tempting. I'm not joking, you need to try this. Wow. Okay. Definitely it's worth trying. And like I said, you can dilute it. You can mix it with, when you mix it with yogurt, it actually dilutes down. So this mango is still pretty sour, and it's still getting to know each other. The mango, the vinegar, the salt, the chilies, everything in there. So like I said, this has only been a couple of days. So if you like to wait a week, this would be perfect. Okay, even if you don't have any other side dishes, this would be enough to eat a whole lot of rice. I mean, would you eat so much of rice? If not, that's fine. We have a tendency to eat rice twice a day for lunch and dinner. But if you only like it during lunch, try this, and it's worth it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for your support through Curry TV. I appreciate it. And to all those who are subscribed, thank you very much. And if you haven't, please subscribe button, like button, all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.